Well, good morning, guys. How are you today? Today I go back to work, but in the morning I always like to get up early and come and check on all my worms. And pretty soon it's time to harvest these on the 29th. Like, I don't know what days today is. We're getting close. I'm gonna let them finish that chow that I put in, and then I'm gonna fluff it up and let it dry out a little bit, and then I'm gonna harvest it and see how many cocoons we got. Same thing for this one. Let's see. I love when I lift up the plastic or paper and I see movement. I just think that's so cool. And there's some worms hanging out on the paper. Composting worms are amazing creatures. These are Acinia fetida or Acinia fetida, as some people call them. That's their scientific name. And I believe that they were put on this earth to help clean up all the mess out there. Composting is really important because, guys, think about it. If we didn't have worms, with all the animals that get hit by a car or get shot or die or whatever, their bodies would just be lying around everywhere and we'd have a big mess. I mean, I know predators come and eat those things, but they don't eat everything. The worms take care of the rest from underneath. And that's really an amazing, amazing idea. Just thinking about that, it's like, wow, blows my mind. Composting worms are amazing. Their ability to compost is unbelievable. All right, let me do what I came down here to do. I get easily distracted. When I start looking at them, then I want to look at all of them. So someone asked me, my little vibrating motor here, how many watts? I don't know, but I figured let me come video it and show you this, and maybe you know. Because honestly, I don't know anything about these things, guys. So there it is. I got this one on eBay, but they have them on eBay. They have them on Amazon. You could find them anywhere. Compared to my hand, it's not very big. And honestly, I don't need bigger. This entire thing shakes. Harvey shakes, like, this whole thing shakes. So you really don't need anything bigger than that, unless you're gonna build something bigger that you might need more shaking. But I think for my purpose, this will be, this. So I was having a problem with this thing. I was filling it up to the top with water, and then I swear, if this would have been on film, I would have put it as a massive blooper. The entire thing tumbled over because it was heavy on this side. So I asked Joe, I said, help. So he got one of his weights, because he exercises, and puts it on this end so that it doesn't topple over. But I'm going to ask him to move that to the bottom because I need that top space. But look, now I got no topping over. The things that happen to me, guys, you would not believe the stuff I do. And I swear I don't purposely do these things. They just happen to me. I know there's some of you are out there that are like that. Things just happen. But, you know, you just gotta laugh and move on and fix it, whatever the catastrophe happens to be. So I'm starting to see movement. That's awesome. I mean, I know that, you know, people say that in 3 weeks they'll hatch, and these are all like approximate things. You never really know. It depends on your temperature and your bedding and what the temperature's like. And I mean, they're animals. You're not gonna, they're not robots. You can't pre-time them and pre-harvest them with a little button. So you're just at their mercy. That's why you just have to be good worm owners. That way you give them the best chance at life, you know? So composting is important because gosh, I mean, we'd have a big mess. But that's why I have a garden too. My garden isn't the tidiest, but I still love it, and it's still like one of my favorite places to go, especially when I'm like sad about something. I just find refuge in my garden, and I come down here and work with my worms. Anytime I have a hard day for whatever reason, because life is not perfect, I come and spend time with my worms. So let's see how these guys doing over here on the end. This is the one that I overloaded with like extra water just to see. And as you can see, they are eating the chow. So some people put a little bit of chow every day, missed it. I put a little more. I've tried both. They both work. But right now this is what works for me because I still have like a job that I go to in the evening. So, but you know, if I see that this is giving me trouble, then I guess every morning I'll have to come down and feed them a little bit. But you know, you have to make this work to your lifestyle and just live like that, because worm farming is your job and your business. At least for me it is now, but you still have to have a life outside of it. You just have to. And that's important to do for your mental health, soul, body, mind, whatever it is that they say. You need that. I love my worms. I really do. So this is the wall that I'm growing. Slowly but surely. You can go as big as you want, but you could have massive amounts and have crappy quality and blues mixed in, and not tell people you have the blues mixed in and all that. Or you could just have something more manageable that's pure and honest and just a good quality product, you know. That's what I strive for, a good quality product, no matter how big it gets. So that's what's going on today. The room is holding steady at 70. So that's good. And the humidity in here is about 50%, and we're holding steady at 70. So I have this one. That flashlight charges with water. You have to fill it up with water and shake it. It's like an emergency flashlight that I have for when I go Bigfoot hunting. And I have gloves on here and tissues because you all know I have allergies. So anyway, I gotta get ready and do my thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a little bit. Every day it's a learning process for this whole thing. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.